Welcome to the next generation, everyone. Today I am playing Slender the 8 Pages. I've had this game on my computer going on 2.5 years. Can't say I've ever beaten it though, and I'm like, it's been about at least a good 1.5 years since I actually last played it. But I just really want to go through and actually beat this game by Parsec Productions. I believe that's how you pronounce their name. But yes, this is the game based on the mythos. I know a lot of people have already seen other YouTubers play it, have played it yourself, since it is a free download now, ever since I think Slender the Arrival came out. But basically, you are trying to collect the 8 pages, keep away from Slenderman, try not to die. It's really simple. Of course, you use your mouse to move around, and oh god, I'm getting 1 frame per second. I don't know how well this will do in recording. Then the WASD is to move. Shift is to run, but you need to be careful because your sprint will run out. And oh god, the frame rate is so terrible. But you know what? This is probably just because I'm trying to actually record it while play it. And in the background, you can hear my Skype, of course, but I'm just going to try to play it as it is, even though it is kind of making me nauseous with the way the frame rate's making everything move all wonky. But yeah, actually for the longest time, believe it or not, last year, about April, I read up into a lot of Slender mythos. I was on spring break, nothing better to do. It gave me an idea for this awesome thing for Halloween. I was gonna make a little Slender book and try to freak somebody out with it. Okay. And then you hear the monotone drum saying that Slender is watching you. But anyway, it's back to my story. I'd read up a lot into the Slender mythos, about how it was created on somethingawfulforums.com about like 2009, I believe. And I was at the store one day, and thinking back on it, I really laugh now. Oh god, where is he? I can't even tell because of my frame rate. But I was at the store one day, and there was this, it was a mother and her 2 children. The eldest looked to be about maybe 14, 15. The youngest about 9 or 10, I would say. But they were walking around, and this elder brother was just going around telling us, he's like, yeah, the Slender Man, if you're not careful, he's going to come snatch you up out of your bed at night. And this little 9, 10-year-old was terrified. And the mom was just walking in front of him like, I'm not hearing nothing. They can do whatever they want. And I almost had half a mind to tell the kid that Slender wasn't going to snatch him away, because I kind of felt bad for him because he was just getting so scared and worked up. And I can't believe the mother didn't do anything to stop the eldest from trying to terrify him. And yeah, frame rate is so bad right now that I have no idea where I'm going. I know I got 1 page, and I have no idea. I can barely see the road because everything's so wonky, and if I move, it's like, yeah. So more than likely, I'm gonna die. I might have to wait until I get my nice gaming PC built till I can actually play this game fully, and be able to record it, because I could probably play it by myself, like without recording, and get decent frame rate, but just trying to record just dropped it down to 2 and 3 frames per second. It's just not working. But yeah. And then I remember I was playing Watch Dogs one day. It was around the same time my mom probably was watching like that Nancy Grace show or whatever, and it was around that same time I was playing Watch Dogs. They were talking about how some teenage girls had stabbed another child because they believe it would summon Slenderman, that he told them to do it. And right at that moment they said that on TV, I was driving through Watch Dogs, and I looked up on a building, and there's a big graffiti Slenderman. and I'm getting stuck on trees. But guys, the one thing to learn from this is don't believe every little thing you read on the internet, because it leads to horrible things. So yeah, if you can find a bunch of sources where they're actually backed by legitimate facts, you can believe it then, but just don't believe every single person that posts something like a blog or anything, because it's going to lead to some bad times, especially if you buy into it and become obsessed over it. Which, what happened to those little girls that I think they got sent to prison, and I think they might have been tried as adults. I'm not 100% sure, because it's been about 7 or 8, maybe longer, like months wise, and I can't remember what really happened with that story or not. But just because I read something on it and I believed it, I'm like, sure, it was an interesting mythos, Slender, but do I believe it? Not really. But I do believe it does have some facts, because like I'd read something about it. It's similar to the tall man from Germany that would hide out in the Schwartzwald, the Black Forest, Schwartzwald. God, I took German for 3 years. I should know how to speak German. But the Schwartzwald, Black Forest. I can't exactly remember what part of the Germany that's located in. Ow, that kind of hurt. But there was an old legend about the tall man, which is kind of similar to Slenderman, which I believe that it does hold meaning that became a thing to keep children away from the woods at night, but not necessarily as a real thing. But anyway, I'm probably going to end it here. Don't really have the frame rate to try to play this at this moment. As soon as I get my good gaming PC, I will be back with it though. But anyway, if you enjoyed it, leave a like and a comment down below, and I will see you all in the next generation. See ya!